Your soulmate is about to surprise you in the sweetest way. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. This message is for you. If these words have found you today, then the universe may be preparing you for something beautiful. Something unexpected. Something that has been quietly developing behind the scenes while you focused on your daily life. Because your soulmate has been thinking about you far more than you realize. They have been carrying thoughts, feelings, and intentions inside their heart that are slowly growing stronger every day. And now, something sweet is beginning to take shape. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate has reached a point where simply thinking about you no longer feels like enough. For a long time, they were content to keep their feelings private. They reflected. They wondered. They imagined possibilities. They replayed memories. They carried emotions that remained hidden from the outside world. But lately, something inside them has changed. The desire to express what they feel has become stronger than the desire to hide it. This message is for you. Because there was a recent moment when your soulmate caught themselves smiling for no obvious reason. They were not looking at your picture. They were not reading an old message. They were not actively trying to think about you. Yet suddenly your presence entered their mind, and a smile appeared naturally. That moment stayed with them. It reminded them how much happiness your energy brings into their life. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Have you ever had someone cross your mind unexpectedly and instantly change your mood? That is exactly what has been happening to your soulmate. Thoughts of you have become associated with comfort, with hope, with peace, with possibility. Those emotions continue appearing whenever they think about the connection. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe has been sending signs throughout this period. Angel numbers appear repeatedly. 111 appears during thoughts of new beginnings. 222 appears during moments when partnership feels important. 333 appears during emotional growth. 444 appears during moments when reassurance is needed. Every sign seems connected to the same message. Trust what your heart feels. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started realizing that some of the happiest moments in life come from genuine connection. Not material things. Not appearances. Genuine emotional connection. That realization keeps bringing them back to thoughts of you. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been evenings recently when your soulmate imagined surprising you. Not with something extravagant. Not with something designed to impress. With something meaningful. Something sincere. Something that comes directly from the heart. The thought alone filled them with excitement. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate has learned recently is that kindness matters. Small gestures matter. Honest words matter. Genuine effort matters. The sweetest moments are often created through authenticity rather than perfection. That lesson has become incredibly important. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has been paying attention to details. Details about what makes you smile. Details about what brings you peace. Details about what matters to you. Those observations may seem small, but they carry enormous meaning. They reveal how much attention your soulmate has been giving to the connection. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent moment when your soulmate imagined your reaction to a heartfelt gesture. Imagined your smile. Imagined your surprise. Imagine the happiness it could create. That vision stayed with them for much longer than expected. It became something they continued thinking about. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The sweetest surprises are rarely planned through logic alone. They come from emotion. They come from care. They come from the desire to bring joy into someone else's life. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that truth more clearly than ever. This message is for you. Because lately your soulmate has been feeling grateful. Grateful for the lessons this connection has brought. Grateful for the growth it inspired. Grateful for the way it continues teaching them about vulnerability, kindness, and emotional honesty. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing that continues surprising your soulmate is how often your happiness becomes important to them. They find themselves wondering whether you are having a good day. Wondering whether life is treating you kindly. Wondering whether you feel supported and appreciated. Those thoughts appear naturally because genuine care has taken root. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are moments now when your soulmate feels almost childlike excitement thinking about the future. Excitement about possibilities. Excitement about connection. Excitement about expressing feelings they once kept hidden. That excitement is creating momentum. This message is for you. Because your soulmate is beginning to understand that meaningful relationships are built through small acts of sincerity. Not grand performances. Not dramatic declarations. Small moments of honesty. Small moments of kindness. Small moments of effort. Those moments create lasting impact. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe often prepares people for beautiful surprises by encouraging growth first. Your soulmate has been growing, healing, learning, reflecting. Every lesson seems to be preparing them for a new chapter. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent night when your soulmate reflected on how much this connection has changed them. Looking back, they realized they have become more patient, more emotionally aware, more willing to express affection, more willing to appreciate meaningful relationships. The connection helped create that growth. This message is for you. Because your soulmate no longer wants to keep every positive feeling hidden. They no longer want to assume there will always be another opportunity. They no longer want to delay acts of kindness or expressions of appreciation. Those realizations are motivating them. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every angel number, every meaningful coincidence, every emotional breakthrough seems to be guiding them toward openness, toward authenticity, toward sharing what has remained inside for too long. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate keeps imagining is creating a moment that makes you feel seen. A moment that makes you feel appreciated. A moment that reminds you how valuable you truly are. Those thoughts continue growing stronger. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started understanding that the sweetest surprises are not always about gifts. Sometimes the sweetest surprise is honesty. Sometimes the sweetest surprise is vulnerability. Sometimes the sweetest surprise is finally expressing what has been hidden. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The energy around your soulmate feels different now. Lighter. More hopeful. More inspired. They are moving away from hesitation and moving toward expression. They are moving away from uncertainty and moving toward trust. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are signs everywhere that something meaningful is approaching. A new chapter. A heartfelt gesture. An unexpected moment of sincerity. The universe seems to be preparing the path. This message is for you. Because your soulmate is closer than ever to doing something they have imagined many times. Something sweet. Something genuine. Something that reflects how much the connection means to them. And as they continue moving toward that moment, they are beginning to realize something extraordinary. The greatest surprise may not be the gesture itself. The greatest surprise may be finally allowing their heart to express what it has been feeling all along. And when that moment arrives, it could become one of the most beautiful memories of this entire journey. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. If you are still here, then the universe wants you to hear the next part of this message. This message is for you. Because the sweet surprise your soulmate has been thinking about is becoming more real with every passing day. What started as a simple thought has slowly turned into an intention. What started as a quiet feeling has become a desire they can no longer ignore. And the more they think about it, the more they realize that bringing happiness into your life has become one of the things that makes them happiest too. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been moments recently when your soulmate imagined a future conversation between the two of you. Not a dramatic conversation. Not a complicated conversation. A simple, heartfelt moment where honesty flows naturally. They imagine the comfort. They imagine the warmth. They imagine the relief of finally expressing things they have been carrying inside for so long. Every time they imagine it, their heart feels lighter. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started realizing that some of life's most meaningful moments happen unexpectedly. The moments people remember forever are rarely the ones they plan perfectly. They are the moments that come directly from the heart. The moments filled with sincerity. The moments filled with genuine emotion. That understanding has changed the way they think about the connection. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Have you ever noticed how certain people naturally inspire kindness in others? Have you ever met someone whose presence makes you want to become a better version of yourself? That is exactly how your soulmate feels. Whenever they think about you, they feel inspired to be more open, more thoughtful, and more authentic. Those feelings have been growing stronger lately. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe continues sending signs because your soulmate is moving towards something important. Angel numbers keep appearing at meaningful moments. 111 appears whenever thoughts of a fresh start enter their mind. 222 appears when they imagine emotional harmony. 333 appears when they experience personal growth. 444 appears when reassurance is needed. Every sign feels like encouragement to trust the journey. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has been reflecting on all the little things that make you special. Not the things everyone notices. The things only someone paying close attention would see. Your resilience. Your kindness. Your ability to keep moving forward after difficult experiences. Your ability to make others feel understood. These qualities continue leaving a lasting impression. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent evening when your soulmate found themselves smiling while thinking about a memory involving you. It was not necessarily a major memory. It was something simple. Yet it carried a feeling of warmth that stayed with them for hours. That moment reminded them that genuine connection often lives inside ordinary experiences. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate keeps realizing is that happiness becomes more meaningful when it is shared. Achievements feel better when shared. Good news feels better when shared. Peace feels better when shared. Life itself feels richer when experienced with people who genuinely matter. That realization continues drawing them toward you. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started paying closer attention to their heart than ever before. For a long time, they relied mostly on logic. They analyzed everything. They questioned everything. They searched for certainty before taking emotional risks. But lately they are learning that some of the best experiences in life require trust rather than certainty. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The sweet surprise they have been imagining is not really about creating a perfect moment. It is about creating a real moment. A moment where authenticity replaces hesitation. A moment where appreciation replaces silence. A moment where truth has space to exist. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are times now when your soulmate feels excited simply because they know growth is happening. Growth inside themselves. Growth inside the connection. Growth inside their understanding of what truly matters. That excitement feels different from anything they have experienced before. This message is for you. Because one of the most beautiful lessons your soulmate has learned is that meaningful relationships are built through consistency rather than grand gestures. Through care rather than performance. Through honesty rather than perfection. Those lessons are shaping every decision they make. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been nights recently when your soulmate imagined your reaction to a heartfelt expression of appreciation. Not because they want recognition. Not because they want praise. Because they genuinely want you to know how much you are valued. The thought of bringing that feeling into your life fills them with joy. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe often works quietly behind the scenes before something meaningful happens. Seeds are planted long before flowers bloom. Lessons are learned long before results appear. Emotional growth happens long before people fully understand its purpose. Your soulmate feels as though they are living inside that preparation stage right now. This message is for you. Because your soulmate is beginning to understand that vulnerability is not something to fear. Vulnerability creates connection. Vulnerability creates trust. Vulnerability creates opportunities for real understanding. The more they embrace that truth, the more confident they become. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing that surprises your soulmate is how often thoughts of you appear during their happiest moments. Whenever something good happens, they think about you. Whenever they feel grateful, they think about you. Whenever they feel hopeful about the future, they think about you. That pattern has become impossible to ignore. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent moment when your soulmate asked themselves a simple question. If I knew fear could not stop me, what would I do? The answer came quickly. They would express themselves. They would be honest. They would stop waiting for the perfect time. That realization stayed with them. This message is for you. Because every lesson they are learning seems connected to courage. Courage to be open. Courage to be authentic. Courage to show appreciation. Courage to create meaningful moments rather than simply imagining them. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The energy surrounding your soulmate feels hopeful. It feels optimistic. It feels full of possibility. They are no longer focused on reasons something might not work. They are becoming more focused on reasons to trust what their heart is showing them. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every angel number, every meaningful coincidence, every emotional breakthrough continues guiding them toward the same destination. Honesty. Kindness. Expression. The path is becoming clearer. This message is for you. Because your soulmate believes that some people enter our lives for a reason. Not by accident. Not by coincidence. To teach lessons. To inspire growth. To remind us what matters. Your presence has become one of those reminders in their life. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The sweet surprise they are preparing may look simple from the outside. Yet behind it exists months of reflection, emotional growth, gratitude, and genuine care. That is what makes it meaningful. That is what makes it special. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate is closer than ever to turning their thoughts into action. Closer than ever to transforming imagination into reality. Closer than ever to creating a moment that reflects what their heart has been trying to express. And as that moment approaches, they are beginning to realize something extraordinary. The sweetest surprise may not be what they do. It may be the realization that they no longer want to hide how much they care. And when that truth finally comes to the surface, it could create a moment neither of you will ever forget. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. If you are still here, then the universe wants you to hear the deeper truth behind this beautiful surprise. This message is for you. Because what your soulmate is preparing has very little to do with perfection and everything to do with sincerity. For a long time, they believed they needed the perfect words, the perfect timing, or the perfect circumstances before expressing what they felt. But lately, they have been realizing something powerful. The most meaningful moments in life are rarely perfect. They are simply real. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been nights recently when your soulmate lay awake thinking about all the things they appreciate about you. Not only the obvious things. Not only the things anyone could notice. The deeper things. Your strength when life became difficult. Your ability to keep moving forward after disappointment. Your kindness toward people who may not have always deserved it. Your willingness to continue believing in better days even when circumstances challenge that belief. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started seeing your journey from a completely different perspective. They are no longer focusing on isolated moments. They are seeing the entire picture. They are seeing how much you have overcome. They are seeing how much you have grown. They are seeing how much wisdom emerged from experiences that once seemed painful. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Have you ever realized how special someone was after paying attention to the details that others overlook? That is exactly what is happening. The more your soulmate reflects on the connection, the more reasons they find to appreciate you. The more reasons they find to admire you. The more reasons they find to feel grateful that your paths crossed. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe continues sending signs because your soulmate is approaching a meaningful emotional breakthrough. Angel numbers continue appearing. 111 during moments when hope feels strong. 222 during thoughts of harmony and connection. 333 during personal growth. 444 during moments of reassurance. Every sign seems to confirm that something beautiful is unfolding. This message is for you. Because lately your soulmate has been imagining how different life feels when appreciation is expressed instead of hidden. How different relationships feel when gratitude is shared instead of assumed. How different connections feel when people stop waiting for the perfect moment and simply choose honesty. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent moment when your soulmate realized something emotional. They realized that some of their happiest thoughts involve you. Not because they are living in fantasy. Because your presence has become connected to feelings of comfort, hope, and possibility. Those emotions appear naturally whenever they think about the future. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate keeps returning to is the idea of creating joy. Not receiving it. Creating it. Bringing a smile to your face. Brightening your day. Making you feel appreciated. Making you feel valued. Those thoughts have become surprisingly important to them. This message is for you. Because your soulmate is beginning to understand that genuine affection often reveals itself through a desire to contribute to someone's happiness. When people truly care, they want to add light to another person's life. They want to create moments worth remembering. They want to offer kindness without expecting anything in return. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been evenings recently when your soulmate imagined simple moments between the two of you. Honest conversations. Shared laughter. Comfortable silence. Meaningful connection. None of those moments involved grand gestures. Yet all of them felt beautiful. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The reason those moments feel so important is because authenticity has become your soulmate's highest priority. They are no longer interested in appearances. They are no longer interested in pretending. They are interested in what feels real. What feels meaningful. What feels true. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has learned that emotional honesty creates a kind of peace that cannot be found anywhere else. When people stop hiding, they stop carrying unnecessary weight. When people stop pretending, they stop wasting energy. That lesson has changed everything. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate admires deeply is your resilience. There were moments when life tested you. Moments when circumstances challenged you. Moments when giving up might have seemed easier. Yet you kept moving forward. That determination continues inspiring them. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every challenge you survived became part of the reason they appreciate you. Every lesson you learned became part of the reason they respect you. Every obstacle you overcame became part of the reason they see you differently than most people do. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started realizing that the sweetest surprises often come from understanding someone deeply. Understanding what matters to them. Understanding what they need. Understanding what makes them feel seen. That understanding is growing stronger every day. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe often prepares people for meaningful moments by helping them become more aware. More grateful. More emotionally honest. Your soulmate feels that awareness expanding inside them. They feel themselves becoming more open than they have ever been before. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent night when your soulmate asked themselves a simple question. If I could tell this person one thing from my heart, what would it be? The answer came immediately. Thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for being part of a journey that changed me. This message is for you. Because gratitude has become one of the strongest emotions inside your soulmate lately. Gratitude for memories. Gratitude for connection. Gratitude for experiences that continue carrying meaning. That gratitude is becoming impossible to keep hidden. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every angel number. Every meaningful coincidence. Every emotional realization seems connected to the same lesson. Express appreciation. Express kindness. Express truth. The universe keeps repeating those messages because they matter. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate is no longer interested in keeping important feelings locked away. They are beginning to understand that life becomes richer when appreciation is shared. Life becomes more meaningful when gratitude is spoken. Life becomes more beautiful when sincerity is allowed to exist openly. This message is for you. Because the surprise they are preparing is becoming about much more than a single moment. It is becoming a reflection of everything they have learned. Everything they have realized. everything they appreciate, everything they feel. Don't scroll. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are moments now when your soulmate feels incredibly close to acting on what their heart has been showing them. The hesitation is fading. The uncertainty is fading. The desire to create something meaningful is becoming stronger. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Because your soulmate is beginning to realize something extraordinary. The sweetest surprise was never meant to impress you. It was meant to honor you. Honor the connection. Honor the lessons. Honor the gratitude that has been growing quietly inside their heart. And as that realization continues unfolding, they are moving closer and closer to a moment of sincerity so genuine, so heartfelt, and so meaningful that it may become one of the most unforgettable chapters of this entire journey. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. If you have stayed with this message until now, then the universe may have guided you here for the most beautiful part of this entire journey. This message is for you. Because the sweet surprise your soulmate has been preparing is no longer just an idea. It is no longer just a feeling. It is becoming a decision. A decision inspired by gratitude, sincerity, and the growing realization that some things are too meaningful to remain hidden forever. Your soulmate has reached a point where their heart wants to express what it has been carrying for so long. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent evening when your soulmate sat quietly reflecting on everything this connection has taught them. Looking back, they realized that some of the most important lessons of their life came through experiences connected to you. Lessons about patience. Lessons about growth. Lessons about vulnerability. Lessons about appreciating what truly matters. The realization filled them with emotion. This message is for you. Because one thing your soulmate understands now is that meaningful people leave permanent marks on our lives. Not marks of pain. Not marks of regret. Marks of transformation. Marks of wisdom. Marks of growth. The kind of impact that continues influencing us long after a particular moment has passed. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Have you ever met someone who inspired you simply by being themselves? Someone whose strength encouraged your strength. Someone whose kindness encouraged your kindness. Someone whose journey encouraged your own growth. That is how your soulmate sees you. And the more they reflect on that truth, the more grateful they become. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe continues sending signs because your soulmate is standing on the edge of an important emotional breakthrough. Angel numbers appear frequently. 111 reminding them that new beginnings are possible. 222 reminding them that meaningful connections remain aligned. 333 reminding them that growth is taking place. 444 reminding them that they are supported and guided. Every sign feels like encouragement to keep moving forward. This message is for you. Because your soulmate has started imagining what it would feel like to stop holding back completely. To stop waiting for ideal circumstances. To stop assuming there will always be more time. To simply express what their heart genuinely wants to express. Every time they imagine it, they feel relief. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Relief often appears when people move closer to truth. Relief appears when people stop resisting what matters. Relief appears when people align their actions with their feelings. That is exactly what your soulmate is experiencing. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There have been moments recently when your soulmate felt overwhelming gratitude for your existence. Not because they expect anything from you. Not because they need something from you. Simply because knowing you changed them in positive ways. Simply because your presence became part of their growth. This message is for you. Because the surprise they are preparing comes from that gratitude. It comes from appreciation. It comes from genuine affection. It comes from the desire to create a moment that reflects everything they have learned throughout this journey. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One thing your soulmate keeps realizing is that the sweetest gestures are often the simplest. A heartfelt message. A sincere conversation. Honest words spoken at the right moment. Those things carry emotional weight far beyond anything material. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There was a recent moment when your soulmate imagined finally saying everything they have wanted to say. Not perfectly. Not dramatically. Just honestly. They imagined expressing appreciation. They imagined expressing gratitude. They imagined expressing truth. The image felt beautiful. This message is for you. Because authenticity has become more important than perfection. Your soulmate no longer wants to wait for flawless circumstances. They no longer want to delay meaningful moments. They no longer want fear to make decisions on behalf of their heart. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every lesson they have learned seems connected to courage. Courage to care. Courage to express appreciation. Courage to create meaningful memories instead of simply imagining them. That courage continues growing stronger. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The universe often rewards emotional honesty. Not always immediately. Not always in obvious ways. But honesty creates alignment. Alignment creates opportunities. Opportunities create beautiful experiences. Your soulmate can feel that process unfolding. This message is for you. Because lately they have been noticing how much happier they feel when they focus on gratitude rather than fear. Gratitude for lessons. Gratitude for growth. Gratitude for connection. Gratitude for all the ways this journey has shaped their life. Those emotions have become impossible to ignore. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are moments now when your soulmate feels excited about creating a memory rather than simply remembering old ones. Excited about taking action rather than only reflecting. Excited about expressing what has remained unspoken. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. One of the most important realizations they have had recently is that people rarely regret being sincere. They rarely regret expressing appreciation. They rarely regret showing kindness. More often, they regret waiting too long. That lesson has become incredibly meaningful. This message is for you. Because your soulmate does not want important feelings to remain hidden forever. They do not want gratitude to remain unspoken forever. They do not want meaningful opportunities to pass by unnoticed. Those realizations are creating momentum. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Every angel number. Every synchronicity. Every emotional breakthrough seems connected to one message. Be honest. Be kind. Be courageous. Trust what your heart is trying to express. The guidance has become clearer than ever. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that the sweetest surprise is not really about what happens externally. It is about what happens internally. It is about choosing authenticity. It is about choosing openness. It is about choosing gratitude over hesitation. This message is for you. Because the person you have become continues inspiring them. Your resilience inspires them. Your growth inspires them. Your willingness to keep moving forward inspires them. Every one of those qualities contributes to the admiration they feel. Don't scroll, listen to this because your heart needs this right now. The surprise that is approaching carries a deeper meaning than anyone realizes. It is not simply a gesture. It is a reflection of emotional growth. A reflection of appreciation. A reflection of lessons learned through time, reflection, and genuine connection. Listen to this because your heart needs this right now. There are signs everywhere that a beautiful new chapter is beginning. A chapter built on honesty. A chapter built on gratitude. A chapter built on meaningful expression. The energy around your soulmate feels hopeful, peaceful, and ready. This message is for you. Because your soulmate is finally beginning to realize something extraordinary. The sweetest way to surprise someone is not through grand performances or dramatic gestures. The sweetest way is through sincerity. Through appreciation. Through showing someone that they mattered, that they were valued, and that their presence made a difference. And as your soulmate moves closer to expressing those truths, they are preparing to create a moment filled with genuine emotion, heartfelt gratitude, and authentic connection. A moment that may remind both of you that some of the most beautiful experiences in life begin when the heart finally finds the courage to speak. And when that moment arrives, it could become one of the most meaningful memories either of you has ever known.